Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Come here. Move closer. 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 How are you? We're having big J's, guys. We're having big J's. I got the 2 medium pack. I'm only going to have one, but I wanted to have the other one to make it look like kapow, kapow, kapow. Anyway, I still advertise it. There's Big J's. Yeah. So, yeah, have a look, guys. Have a look. Grab a prawn. Yeah. So you might hear the fan on the side because it's a bit warm in here. So this food looks so good. Can't wait to eat it. But we have to do a prayer. Sending thanks. It's time now to eat, guys. I move it forward a little bit. I have my plate. I got my fork. And I have a spoon. Yeah, I should have bought a bigger spoon. Look, a teaspoon. One job. Faye. Anyway, guys, I washed my hands thoroughly before I come to sit down and eat. What's missing here, guys? My sauces that I went and warmed up. One job once again. I'll be back. I got the sauce here, guys. The famous, delicious sauce. I put it right here beside me. I went and got a spoon as well. It's time to eat, guys. It's time to eat. Look at my sharp knife. I'll try the eggs first. It's not that I'm trying the egg. I already know the egg is delicious. So I put the saucy here. I went and heated up the sauce because I like it hot. You guys. This sauce is so good. I can't wait to eat this again. Man, if you guys haven't tried the Big J sauce, but if you're living far away and you can't get to it, sorry about that. The sauce is everywhere, and that's good. Yeah, guys, have some muscle. There's some lemon. Squeeze it. See? Makes the food even better. So this is the medium pack, guys. You go and order via her Instagram, Big J's. So yummy. Anyway, it's a Saturday here in Sydney. And it's pretty quiet out there. Wait. I love how Em's put a lot of coriander in her food because I love coriander. Love coriander. Ooh. I gotta share, guys. This is one beautiful meal that you can enjoy all by your lonesome. Makawhinia kawhi rei spet. Kawhi Faye. Kawhi mai ne whaere mukbang game. See, this is why you gotta wash your hands thoroughly. Because you're gonna be using your hands. It's delicious. Get a bit of sauce. You pour it over ever so gently, and then you This is wonderful, magical, delicious more. It's delicious. No doubt about it, this food is delicious. No. This is something that's so beautiful to eat any time of the week, but I think the weekend for me is the best time to enjoy this. And Mystic, thank you for the food. Thank you for this beautiful food. Big J's is out here in Mount Druitt, guys. Mount Druitt. Look at me not wearing my Penrith. Awful. To show my support for Penrith. Woohoo! Penrith, eh? Man. All the players, good. They do their part to play, but only one team can win. Unless it become a draw. Okay. Right, such dirty hands, and I forgot to bring my bowl of water so I can clean my hands. But never mind. Sometimes when you're opening up the prawn, they get squirts. And suck the brains out of it. Does it mean I need some brains? Woo-hoo. remember seeing my uncle in Samoa eating the whole prawn. The whole thing, shells and all. I think, waka. And my dad, he just watched. Because my dad is allergic to seafood. So, excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, my dad said he's allergic to seafood, so he could never eat it. One time, with my uncle, he wanted to be a hero. And guess what, guys? Guess what happened to him? Yes, his face bloated up. And he almost went to the hospital. Naughty man, naughty, naughty. Oh, look at that. Oh. Look at that. Oh, yummy, 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 yummy. Have some rice. Hey guys. The rice is beautiful with the sauce. I'm going to be craving seafood sometimes, guys. But whenever I watch seafood mukbang, that's when I want some. Oh. You can't help but suck up all this sauce though. Just cannot help it. It's too delicious. Too delicious. And this rice is the bomb. My hand's gone all slippery. My drink today is pineapple cordial. Cheers, guys. They almost made it good. Almost. But not exactly. Now, I love it when I flute cordials, man. When I get it right, I'm excited. I'm excited. Over cordial being right. Right this moment, Desiree and Sharon, they have some guests over. When they upload it, guys, or if they haven't already, you will see who their special guests are. Two lovely people and a beautiful chef as well that's there to prepare their food. Look at the coriander. Beautiful. I love it. Yum. Oh, I'll leave this here. I'll scoop my rice with it. Clever girl you are, Faye. I know. It's starting to drizzle, I think, and my husband's washing it outside. I'm trying to bite this bit off, but so stubborn. Look at my corn. I keep. Did you see that guy? Who's stubborn here? Not me. It's the corn. Look how wipe the table though. This is wonderful. I forgot about the little mushroom. Guys, I wish you guys were here sharing this with me. Trying to open up this mussel with the shell. Oh yeah. Okay, knife. There we are. Oh, look at the sauce coming out of it. Okay, the phone is ringing, right guys? My husband's gone for a nap. Everyone's asleep but Grandma. So I can't yell out at her to go and answer the phone. My answer machine got it. I'm just drinking. I wish I had someone here to share this with me. So you know what my husband does now when he knows that I'm about to be doing a mukbang on Saturday? He quickly wakes up and he has breakfast. So he can use that for an excuse. But yeah, it's raining. My husband's walking on the way. Oh well. I guess I'll have to go in the dryer, eh? Because I try and put his clothes in the dryer and he doesn't like it. He says he'd rather put it in, he says he'd rather put it out in a free dryer out that God provides for us. But I'm asthmatic, he's asthmatic. And to dry your clothes, you know when you dry your clothes and you have all that fluff ball after that? That's all the stuff that can, you know, come in your lungs and, you know. Yeah, because all that fluff that gets left behind in the dryer. Think about it, guys. You hang out your washing, you take the washing inside, right? You're bringing all the outside dust. All the outside dust into your home. So you have all this dust. You know, like, it just flies in the air. Lands on this, that, and up your nose. So I'll pay the power bill and not have to suffer with all the dust, you know, and the clothing. But I tell my husband, he suffers too from asthma. So I tell him to dry his clothes in the dryer. I know we get the sun and everything, but guys, the dust comes with it. A whole lot of dust. And then you bring it, and that's why when you're folding up the clothes, all of a sudden you're sneezing like crazy. That's because of all the, you know, the dust that comes from the outside. So I know the power bill will be, you know, up, but I'd rather have the comfort of my nose not being, you know, tickled. Yeah, I'd rather pay the power bill. Mm. Mm. Yum. Yummy, yummy. Guys, this food is so delicious. I was thinking I'll go and drop one tray off for my son. They hasn't tried it, I don't think. But then I remembered I have another son here that loves seafood, and he'll be going to work, so I don't know if he'll want to take some of the seafood, but just in case he doesn't take the seafood, I'll save it for him so when he comes back from work, he's got something to eat. I don't know what my husband's making. No. In the weekend, he likes to cook his food, but he wants to eat. I feel sorry for our kids. My husband will make his kind of food that he likes. I cook what I think I like, me and my mum. And then they just complain all the time. But I feel sorry for them. Because if they don't like it, they can't eat it. Sometimes, that's why when I go shopping, I buy all the food that I know that they like so they can eat it. So then that allows me to make food for my mum and I, or my mum and my husband and my son, because my son doesn't mind it. It's raining hard now. I just was wondering if my husband's going to come running out of the room. But because he hasn't come running out of the room just yet, that means he must be game. Oh, I gotta. I always gotta saucy myself. Look! So rude. Think about it. You know how you eat, and you eat and you eat, and just because there's a little gap in your tummy, you think, yeah, I can eat some more. Then you eat some more and you really stuff up your tummy, right? And then, not long after that, you have regrets. I don't know what I'm talking about, but there was a time when I stopped gambling because I had a bad gambling addiction. When I decided I was going to quit gambling, something came up to take over, and that was eating a lot. Before I was size 12, size 14, that was my usual size. And then I started eating, and exactly what I said. I'll eat to a point where wherever I can feel that there's a little gap, I will eat some more, And I started gaining weight. Even people that knew me from our gambling times, they had to have a second look at me like, like that. Yeah. They just couldn't believe how much I gained weight. But, like my sister Esther said, don't worry, sis. You've always been the skinny one in our family. It's about time you join us. Yeah, I don't mind. Hey, as long as I'm happy and always going to the doctor. You know, every 6 months, I love to go to the doctor and get my full checkup. So they take some blood, they test it out, see if you're good here, there, and everything. And if there's anything that needs repairing, they're going to drug me up. Drug me up. Anyway, so YouTube has decided that if you talk about the kui, they are going to delete your video. Yeah, they're going to delete it. So, you can't talk anything untruthful, stuff like that. So now, I ain't going to talk about it. Plus, I'm sick of talking about it. I am just sick about this. Anyway, I told you guys, didn't I? Yeah. I went and to Costco and I did my my TikTok. Yeah. And this old lady and this Palani family just kept going past all the time. Yeah. You'll see them in the video, my TikTok that I did in Costco. You'll see them going past, but that would be the third time because I tried to do it like 3 times. One time the music was very short. One time I forgot what the action was. And then the third time was the music was too long, but I just carried on with it like a professional. It's funny when you see people in the background of people's TikTok saying, but hey, I like it. Why not? You know how you photobomb people's photos? Yeah, you TikTok bomb that. So I try and add in bits and pieces, and some will go like, you know, really good. Like I'll upload something and like half an hour later to an hour later, I come back, it's 1,000 views, and I think, and it's one of the videos that I think that won't even make it good. And the videos that I do think will be, it don't do too good. I just say, rude. Hey guys, if you're on TikTok, come and follow me. And come and watch my wacko stuff that I put up. Yeah. Guys, it's only for fun. It's only for fun, because life can't be boring. I don't like boring lives. I love lives that you can live to your, you know, have happiness. If you have, like, suck up all the happiness and in you, you just feel like content. You feel happy. Anything that troubled you the other day, sometimes financial problems, it's hard to shake off because you're trying to figure out how to sort it out. But the only way that you can deal with bills is arranging, like with the bill company, whoever they are, if you can make small payments like $50 or $100, they're happy if you make arrangements with them. But not just, oh, I can't pay it, I can't, you know, the lump sum. No, there's options so you can pay bit by bit. What I do with my bills, by the time the bill comes, there's already money waiting. And sometimes, there was one time my power bill came and it was an advance of $1,600. $1,600. So they wrote to me and said, to find a way I can take the credit back. And I think, that's stupid. I'll leave it in there. Now I can just take it easy and pay. So what I do, because I have a solar panel, guys, and there was a time it broke, and the power bill was pretty high. And I was always meaning to get around to fixing my solar panel, but another thing comes, another bill comes, another thing. You know, there's always things to come and disturb what you're trying to, pay off and stuff. But anyway, so when I did have the time to ring Penrith to come over and fix my solar panel. Yeah, so they came, fixed the box that needed to be done, and I was still paying my power bill the way I usually pay it, but I forgot that I got a solar panel, so it really cut down the payment. So I got this bill, and I thought, I wonder how much the bill is today. Open it up, advance of 1,600. I thought, wee, guamama, that's delicious. Yeah, but then they were telling me to get it back out. What, did they want me to go behind? No. So I like having my bills in advance. All my bills, by the time it comes, I already covered it. So praise the good Lord that, you know, I have my kids around, and, you know, that brings in money to our family. Yeah, so it's good that, you know, when you get your bill and you know it's like a big chunk, you arrange with the, you know, the company that owns that bill right away and ask them if you can, you know, pay a bit by bit. And, you know, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, they will say yes. So don't hide away and think, oh, you know, I don't know how to pay this, because that's why some people suffer from paying so much bill. But if you make an arrangement to pay bit by bit, that'll ease off. But always make sure when you make an arrangement with them that you stick with their budget, because it helps, you know. There was a time, guys, when my husband and I, we didn't have, you know, a whole lot of money. So what had happened, right, guys? We had wanted a car, because we weren't that long here from New Zealand. So my husband's tax came in, so he bought us a car, and that ran good. So I was letting my husband working, and then I get the family benefit for all my kiddies. And the car ran good, and then it ran, you know, because it was an old Toyota Corona station wagon, mustard in colour. We loved that car. But anyway, it's a manual. Because before, my husband used to think automatics was for, you know, how he calls it, meow meows, cat. Anyway, he soon later found out that he his words, mate, because, you know, like automatic, so you can just put it in gear and drive. All you have to do is put it, or with the manual, wherever your gear is, you know. So manual is good for some men. Some prefer manuals. That's how I got my licenses in manual. But right now, guys, I kind of remember the manual, but I don't remember the manual. But it's weird, because only when I'm angry, I can drive a manual like I'm a professional. But when I'm not, and I'm in a happy mood, my mind is somewhere else and not on the manual. So, you know, the car goes like this, and I think, rats! But anyway, once you get the hang of it, though, it comes back to you like, oh, okay, cruising. So one time my car died, and then I needed we needed a hire purchase, but we couldn't get a hire purchase, guys. We couldn't get a hire purchase because, I don't know. So my brother, he had offered to get us a car under his name. Well, it was a van, really. Yeah, it was a Mitsubishi. She got busy. Yeah, so my brother got us a van, and it was like a 3-year payment plan. But I said to my husband, I want to, like, you know, try and pay this off faster. So we paid it, and in the process, we were starting to feel the struggle, you know, like the bills were starting to, you know, like climb up on top of one another, like this. So I thought, far out. But anyway, 1 year, it took 1 year, or just under 1 year, we paid off the car, and my brother thanked me for giving him like a good boost on his name. Well, that's what I wanted anyway. My brother helped me, I can help him as well. So, Yeah. So, and that time when I was struggling, I saw who was there for my family and who wasn't. I still remember to this day who was there and who wasn't. But I didn't hold it against them. How dare they rude. Yeah. I mean, you watch people and they're getting on with their lives and they got a lot of money to use and spend and you just wish, oh, come on. You can see they were struggling. Can you not come and give us a hand? No. I have to ring up again. Hey, sis. Is it all right? You come and give us some bread and milk? I just want bread and milk for my kids. Bread and milk. Yeah, sure. It came. I was thankful. And it is what it is, you know. You know, but you sure find out who's... You know, it's funny, eh? When you're in time of need, sometimes when, you know, like, you hit that really, really hard time, you can always see the true color of the person if they really, truly care for you. Because the ones that care for you, they will show up without even being asked. They just hear about it and they'll turn up. And I reckon that's the best way to do life. You know, if you're family and friends, and if you are a good friend and a good family member, anything will help. I'm not saying, you know, save your bill and fall it behind. No, guys, honestly, even a little bag of rice, bread and milk, and you drop it off to them, that little help is a big help, especially when they're struggling. I didn't even go to my parents to tell them that we were finding it hard. No, I didn't want to burden my parents with that. I just did what we had to do. So I thought to myself one time, okay, my poor kids, they don't have any bread and their little milk that's left, it's running out. It's true, guys. You really see who's really there for you when something bad happens to you. You really see who's there. Because some will pretend they don't know, some will turn their back, some will say, oh, poor them. But that's only in words. It's not that. I'm telling you though, a little help, even a little help like this. When someone is struggling, that little help like this is like this. It really, really, truly is. And I'm not lying about that. I've been there. And it's... I can't say that, you know, like, you know, I hold anger towards, you know, my family members that weren't there. You know, it is what it is. It's not that they were, you know, like struggling how we were, but you can see the ones that turn up at your door, you know. But you can see the real truth where, you know, poo hits the fan, as they say. But I told myself that if we got out of our bills, that I would never hold that against them. I would never do it back to them. No. Because God was so good. God was so loving. He still is to this day. He turned the table for us and we done good. You know, my husband's decided to do a little business for himself and that bloomed, you know, bloomed real good. And the ones that weren't there for me, I was there for them. You know what? Because my husband says, yeah, help them. But remember, they didn't help us. And I go, you know, they need me, I'll be there. If I can, I'll be there. And it's important that you do this. Pray and you'll see. Trust in God, trust. God is the one that always there for us, guys. Of course, we're human. We'll be there for one another here and there. But God is always there. Just remember that, guys. You know, some people, they'll go, oh, I don't believe in God, la, la, la. But when something bad happens to them, all of a sudden they pray. Why? Because it's just that feeling inside that there is a God. There is. So it's always good to thank Him every day, daily, guys. You know, always show your gratitude to God for our life, for our food. Yeah, okay, that's all I wanted to say, you know, because it's an important thing for me to tell you guys. I know some of you might, not some of you, just a little portion, might say, oh, you know, we don't want to hear it. And I just want the names of those people that thinking that. Nah, guys, deep down, you all know, it's meaningful. It's meaningful. And you know, people that love God, they want to share God's name. They want to share God and things about God. They love it. I love it. So please be patient with me. And I'm just giving some encouragement and some, you know, little advice to help you guys. But don't forget the bill. Read them and see if you can. And make sure you stick with that budget. Guys, you get yourself out of it. Rather than thinking, hide the bill, it'll vanish, open up the bill. No, there's another bill on top of that. I don't know, you know. So do well and always praise God. But thank you, guys. I'm about to go now to wash my sticky hands. Thank you for joining me. You guys are so awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch. And also for the comments that you guys leave me. It's funny because I look at my comments sometimes. Someone will go, hi Faye, I love the food. And I go, yeah, the food's nice. Yeah, I hope you have a good day. La 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 la. And I add on more and I'm thinking, can I not? Some people, they're just simple like, and my husband goes, you go right around the world. And I go, I like to be specific. Okay? Not like him. If he had to comment, okay, thank you. Yeah, that's it. That's not like interaction to me. That's why. Well, you can obviously see I talk a lot on my videos and I talk a lot on my comments and my replies. But thank you all so very much once again. I hope you all take care. I hope you're all well in your family and your friends. I hope you, you know, sharing a bit of love to your family. Look around. If you have enough to share with your family and friends, you know, any little thing helps, guys. Anything helps, you know. But take care, and I'll see you again on my next video. Wai loa. Yeah. Come here. Come here. Sorry guys, those are just jokes. Just jokes. Pass over. God bless.